this is the full guide on how to progress in DLS, and of course, welcome to Road to Legendary, the full series explained. In episode 1 to 3, guys, I already explained that I started grinding the account already, so we don't have to, waste time and, film unnecessary games. So during this timestamp, we were just grinding the game, of course, progressing and winning some titles, to the point we were accumulating a good amount of coins to buy, players. So these players were helping us out increase team overall, to the point we started seeing more players pop up in the transfer market, which was a good thing. Obviously, every time you play the game, you always have to upgrade your stadium, so that's important. We also got lucky to claim, or should I say, from the scouts to get Valverde, and that means we had to grind the game once more. Grinding the game pays a lot, but yeah, it is really tough, to keep playing the game throughout the whole day, which is actually crazy. But if you ask me, it's actually a good thing in order for you to get players even faster. So this was actually good. And of course, we had events which were playing a crucial, role in our road to legendary. So playing events will pay us up. And of course, we started seeing legendary players. It's very rare to see a high rated player like Luis Diaz in the transfer. So yeah, we had to grind, a bunch of games and a bunch of events, to the point we actually got ourselves a legendary agent. These legendary agents will help us out, we could luckily get, high rated players. And the more the team overall increases, the more better players we see in the transfer market, which is very satisfying. So we had to grind the game once more. And yeah, this is how our team was looking. So we had to keep grinding, and we even came across Erling Haaland. Like I said, playing the game and signing these legendary players will pay us off. No matter how low that legendary player is, we could end up getting even higher rated players, as you can see here. In episodes 4 to 7, we ended up getting more events as usual because we were on the grind on getting Erling Haaland. In this timestamp, guys, we started getting more legendary players like Donnarumma, which was actually crazy, but we couldn't sign him yet because we still needed Haaland. So if you have players like this showing up in the transfer market, you're up for a very tough grind. So we ended up signing Haaland as per usual, and of course he increased our team overall. And we also had an agent from the events we were playing, and of course we also signed another goalkeeper, which was Cherelier. And of course we ended up grinding for Kylian Mbappe. Grinding plays a crucial part in this game, especially if you're just a beginner. So grinding the game pays off if you want players. During this time, Team of 2025 was about to get dropped, and we also signed Nuno Mendes from the coins we accumulated from events and of course career mode and upgrading our stadium. So yes, that's a good thing. And of course we also ended up, getting another goalkeeper, which was Chesney Pro. But the good thing is, team overall matters. We also ended up unlocking clans, so we were able to join any clan we wanted just for the sake of rewards. And yeah, events were just overflowing by the days. Every 3 days we always get an event. Of course, we are a veteran in the game, we always destroy. But yeah, Team of 2025 was out and we were trying our luck, but that didn't matter because we actually got a crazier player we actually needed, which was Van Dijk, guys. Just like I said, guys, the agents, it's not always, guaranteed you get any player, but team overall mattered. As you guys can see in the transfer, we locked Harry Kane during this time span. And yeah, we also had to buy Hakimi later on, so the team was actually looking good. Pedri was in the market, and by the way, during this time, I was explaining that, the Road to Legendary series was just about to get, the highest rated players, but my goal now was to get all the best players we can get, like from 83 overall to 86 overall, depending on how high the rating was. So we ended up grinding the game so much to the point that we accumulated so much coins. Lamine Yamal was in the market with Pedri, and of course we had, clan rewards to claim, so we got both of them. So yeah, this Road to Legendary series was so rapid to the point that within 2 days I just get a legendary player. That is how quick you can easily build your team, guys. So even if you get, those legendary agents and you get goalkeepers, keep those goalkeepers because team overall matters. So yeah, signing every player in the game was my target. Only players with, 83 overall plus rating. So that's the only thing that mattered. So signing players was just part of the plan. I mean, we're just signing them left and right. But the interesting thing is we never lost an event in this account or DLS Live in general. But we don't plan to play DLS Live because I don't plan to max this team at all. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to keep it the way it is. And yeah, it's fascinating to do that. So yeah, players were just common to sign at this point. And yeah, we were also, trying our luck to get ourselves, team of 2025 player. But we actually, I don't know how, we packed Donnarumma, guys. His base card, not his, target card, but his base card. Upgrading your stadium is very important no matter how expensive you can get. So when you have, all those coins saved up, just use it on the stadium because it'll give you more coins. Anyway, guys, we also had a really nice, event called Dream Draft, but it's online. Anyway, playing those games, guys, made me, get convinced that we need, all the top 25 players in DLS 26. So that was very important for me in my behalf. But, signing players from agents, we had to keep them as well, just, to get more team overall. But as time went on, guys, you have to release your old, rare and common players just, to increase chances. And we also got classic players during the grind. This shows how much I actually grind this game. So, yeah, it was looking perfect. And of course, we were signing, all the players we needed and playing more events, which was crazy. I think the series was all about signing players more than, the road to legendary gameplay part of the series not being shown. But, to be honest with you guys, I was just willing, to get the players I needed. I never cared about fuming gameplay, but it came a point I had to. This is when things were getting interesting, guys, because players were getting upgrades and downgrades in DLS 26. So we had to sign, players that are getting upgraded and players that are getting downgraded, So we went on, on a rampage and signed a bunch of players. And not to mention, we also got a team of 2025 player, which of course you guys know it was Pedri, which was actually insane luck because, getting special players for a base account is fascinating. And of course, we had to keep, signing players who were getting downgraded like Salah, who was going to 84 overall from 85 overall, which is crazy. So we ended up signing Salah. And of course, signing these players isn't cheap, guys. You always have to grind this game, no matter how unhealthy it can get. That's how Road to Legendary is. You have to be willing, to grind out the game. Anyway, guys, came a point that, I started getting bored of just signing players. I just started fuming gameplay in general, just, to keep the series, more, adaptive. I don't know, man. But, we just had to bring the gameplay. Anyway, guys, events were just overflowing, like I said. Playing these events gives you more, especially when you're a veteran. So I'm a veteran myself. I know this game like, from the back to the front. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, yeah, being a veteran pays off because you can easily beat all these new players because your account is new, and obviously you're gonna be playing with accounts that are just starting yesterday or recently. So yeah, the team was looking way too strong and special players were our target now. So of course we all know that DLS keep releasing promos, more events. We just have to, grind out, the legendary agents and yeah, just save them. We started playing some Dream Draft because, our target now was to get another special player from the prize ladder, which was the goal. And of course, I was also recommending, guys, should I buy the stadium or just save the gems for, future events? The stadium needed to be upgraded to the max, guys, just because, we were, done signing all the players we needed. Because there was no point of signing more players, so the stadium was now our biggest priority because if you upgrade the stadium, the more coins you get whenever you play a game. Clan points were looking so good, guys, from episode 12 to 13, of course. And yeah, we were also close to getting our second special player, or can you say classic player. But we actually came across Cristiano Ronaldo, because I made a post saying should I add Messi and Ronaldo to the legendary squad, and yeah, most of you guys said yes, and of course I couldn't resist but sign my goat, and yeah, we did. And of course the accommodation needed to be upgraded because there were major upgrades coming to DLS 25, which was crazy. But the legendary classic player we got was actually Rivaldo, which was actually crazy, man. I did not expect to get 286 overalls in just this account. Getting special players was now my biggest priority now, because special players are now important for this Road to Legendary series. The winter reload was released, and of course there were major upgrades, so I released some players so I can sell them again, and of course we did that. Of course Gabriel was having a solid rating of 85 overall, one of the best defenders now. So yeah, we also had to sign many other players who got major upgrades. So that was one of the things we were doing this series. And of course, grinding the game. Grinding the game is everything, guys. I mean, that is how you have to, progress. Without grinding, there's nothing you can do. Of course, you have to use your luck to get scouts. Having been in many clans, guys, I've been just getting 150 gems, and that was actually a good thing because I was accumulating more gems than usual. And yeah, we signed another GOAT, of course, one of my favorite players of all time. And of course, we grinded the game with them, actually in events, making people rage quit and all that. So the account was so fun to the point that, I was just toying around with all my opponents. Sometimes I play against max teams, but the team in overall was actually the best Road to Legendary team I've ever had. And yeah, this account is looking really good and it'll never be maxed. And of course, the Dream Stars were out and we were saving agents because, Dream Stars need their own type of agent. So yeah, it was interesting, but we only got Vuskovic because, by that time I was busy with a lot of things, college as well. So yeah, it was quite tough. And yeah, we were playing the game, during my grind in college. Of course, we couldn't, leave DLS alone. And yeah, by that time I was just signing the players we needed the most, like Lamine Yamal and, Allison, because Allison was actually, 84 rated. I didn't want to just keep him out. And yeah, signing players, I think that was the real thing we were just doing in the series. I did not like that because, I ended up realizing that this series was all about signing players, but, was the perfect progression, if you guys get what I'm trying to say. After the Dynamic Stars event, which did not even matter because we didn't get Nico Williams, we actually also packed Cristiano Ronaldo. And I told you guys, saving those agents will pay up one day. And yeah, it actually did because we signed the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo, as you guys can see right over here. Thanks to all the agents I've been saving up, which I mentioned earlier in this video, guys. Saving up your agents will give you the best players possible for events. So as you guys can see, even the World Cup Heroes, I don't even have enough agents to spend because we use them all up for the World Cup Heroes, and that's the problem. So yeah, that is how you have to do it, guys. Always save your agents and you'll get the best team possible. As you guys can see, this is our team right now in the present, as you guys can see right now. And yeah, we're even trying to get our second classic player because, we actually got, Cannavaro for, our first one in that prize ladder, as you guys can see. So I'm eyeing for my second to be even Desi. So I'm hoping that's possible. I'm still trying to get, one of these cards right over here. I just need, just one of them just to have a special, World Cup hero player, winner, just in my team, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's gonna be quite hard to, get them. But yeah, I also completed the stadium, as you guys can see right over here, which doesn't matter. We're just playing the game. So yeah, not gonna increase anything here. I'm done with this. So yeah, guys, for everybody who's been watching this series, thank you for watching this, Road to Legendary series, because, man, it's been quite a grind. It's been like 9 months of playing this, series. So yeah, this is what we have. We did so much damage. And yeah, for those who haven't, started watching this series, please, I recommend you watch it from the start because this is the final episode of Road to Legendary. So other than that, thanks for watching, and of course I'll see you in the next one. Adios.